clock hand crawls across the faded dial. Another hour spent just counting the miles between my memory and the silent room where yesterday's perfume still haunts the gloom.
A phantom touch upon the empty chair, whispering secrets on the midnight air. The city lights ignite a lonely gleam, reflecting fragments of a waking dream.
I walk these avenues a silhouette, chasing a ghost I swore I would forget. The corner bar still holds that smoky haze, lost in the echo of departed days. Oh, velvet shadows, soft and deep and low, where all the whispered promises now go. They bind us close, a story left untold, a dying ember turning into cold.
We built a fortress from the fragile spine. Believed the war was over, victory won.
But shadows lengthen, hiding all the cracks,
And pride's a burden that the spirit packs.
I hear your laughter in the passing breeze,
A fragile melody
that brings no ease. The careful distance that we chose to keep is now a chasm running far too deep.
Each step I take on this familiar ground,
Oh, a hollow echo without any sound.
the elegance we wore,
A thin disguise for all the longing mirrored in our eyes. Oh, velvet shadows, soft and deep and low, where all the whispered promises now go. They bind us close, a story left untold, a dying ember turning into cold.
Perhaps in silence truth can finally bloom,
The sirens wail a melody of grief. The city provides the only small relief. I'm walking down the concrete maze of gray, trying to keep the madness at bay.
The neon signs are bleeding in the rain. I'm looking for a way to kill the pain. The taxis pass like shadows in the night, fading away from every street lamp light.
This pavement is the stage where we perform, trying to find a shelter from the storm. The rhythm of the traffic is our heart, pulling our tired spirits far apart. Urban blues echoing through the street, where all our lonely disappointments meet. The concrete jungle sings a heavy song about the places where we don't belong.
I see my reflection in the gutter flow, a story of a man who didn't know that love was just a transient affair,
lost in the smog of this depressing air. The subway rumbles deep beneath the floor. I don't wanna be here anymore. The city is a cage of steel and wire, extinguishing the last of our desire. This pavement is a stage where we perform, trying to find a shelter from the storm. The rhythm of the traffic is our heart, pulling our tired spirits far apart. Urban blues echoing through the street, where all our lonely disappointments meet. The concrete jungle sings a heavy song about the places where we don't belong. Machine that's trying to stay alive.
We're just two gulps within the urban sprawl,
waiting for the final hammer fall.
No peace found here, no solace in the crowd.
The city screams its sorrow far too loud. Urban blues, the rhythm of the night, giving up the battle and the fight. Urban blues echoing through the street, where all our lonely disappointments meet. The concrete jungle sings a heavy song about the places where we don't belong. Just the city, just the blues, fading out, nothing left to lose. place the metal heavy on your brow, but it's a burden that we carry now. A kingdom made of glass and brittle bone, sitting upon a cold and jagged throne.
I sought the power, thought I found the prize, but see the reflection in your weary eyes. The jewels are fake, the gold has turned to rust. Everything noble has returned to dust.
The castle walls are closing in tonight. We've lost the battle and we've lost the light. The herald stopped the singing at the gate, leaving us here to face our lonely fate. Hollow crown resting on the head of those who live among the silent dead. We rule the world, but lost the simple part of holding on to someone else's heart.
The subjects vanished, left the city square. There's nothing but a chill upon the air. I hear the whispers of the ghosts of kings, mocking the shadow that the silence brings.
You are a monarch with no land to hold, a story of a failure long since told. We traded everything for royal status. Now only emptiness is here to hate us.
The
Castle walls are closing in tonight. We've lost the battle and we've lost the light. The herald stopped the singing at the gate, leaving us here to face our lonely fate. Hollow crown resting on the head of those who live among the silent dead. We ruled the world, but lost the simple part of holding on to someone else's The scepter falls, the fabric starts to tear. King and queen stripped completely bare.
The grandeur gone,
Glory is a lie.
just two lost souls beneath a darkling sky.
No subjects left, no reign, no royal pride. We have nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Hollow crown, heavy on the brow. It doesn't matter who we are right now. Hollow crown resting on the head of those who live among the silent dead. We rule the world, but lost the simple part of holding on to someone else's heart. Hollow, it's so hollow. Move with me across the polished wood. We did everything we thought we should, but every step is heavy, cold and slow, with nowhere left for weary hearts to go.
I hold you near but feel 1,000 miles between our hollow
And rehearsed smiles,
the ballroom empty,
dusty and so wide, with all the secrets that we keep inside. 1, 2, 3, a pattern in the gloom, floating through this suffocating room. The ghosts are watching from the velvet chairs, witnessing the ending of our affairs. A silent waltz, in darkness we collide, with nothing left to save or cast aside. Spinning in circles, dizzy and alone, harvesting the sorrow we have sown.
I lead you blindly toward the open door, but we have walked this corridor before. The music stopped when you began to cry, under the watch of an indifferent sky.
The rhythm skips a heartbeat out of phase. I'm lost within this cold and endless maze. Your hand is loose, your grip is turning weak, and words die out before I dare to speak. 1, 2, 3, a pattern in the gloom, floating through this suffocating room. The ghosts are watching from the velvet chairs, witnessing the ending of our affairs. A silent waltz, in darkness we collide, with nothing left to save or cast aside. Spinning in circles, dizzy and alone, harvesting the sorrow we have sown.
No music plays, yet we continue on.
Staring at the place where hope has gone,
A rhythmic phantom dancing in the night,
holding on to what is never right. We stop, we stare, the floor is cracked and gray. There is no longer anything to say,
just standing still.
two figures in the dark.
Haven't lost the fire,
Haven't lost the spark. A silent waltz, in darkness we collide, with nothing left to save or cast aside. Spinning in circles, dizzy and alone, harvesting the sorrow we have sown. Just a silent waltz, 1, 2, fade away.
chimney stack is pouring out the past, a signal that was never meant to last. I watch the gray drift up into the sky, a final waving of a long goodbye.
I light a match to burn the letters thin, watching the fire cleansing every sin. The haze is thick, it fills the empty lounge. We're hiding from the demons that we scrounge.
We send our warnings into empty air, a message born of panic and despair.
Nobody's watching from the other side.
We have nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Smoke signals rising in the chill, tracing the shape of our own broken will.
We vanish slowly in the cloudy gloom, until there's nothing left inside this room.
I breathe the ash, I taste the bitter end. You are the ghost I never could defend. The haze is blinding, turning us to mist, a dying ember that we never kissed.
You are a fire that has lost its heat, leaving me standing on a dead-end street. The signals fade before they reach the light. We disappear into the mouth of night.
We send our warnings into empty air, a message born of panic and despair.
Nobody's watching from the other side.
We have nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Smoke signals rising in the chill, tracing the shape of our own broken will.
We vanish slowly in the cloudy gloom, until there's nothing left inside this room.
The visibility is zero now.
We broke the promise, we forgot the vow.
The smoke is all that keeps us company,
A blurred reflection of what used to be.
it's burning out, the fire turns to coal. The smoke is suffocating every soul. Smoke signals vanishing in space. I cannot even recognize your face. Smoke signals rising in the chill, tracing the shape of our own broken will.
We vanish slowly in the cloudy gloom, until there's nothing left inside this room. Just smoke rising gold. The music stops, but still the pulse remains, running like iron through my aching veins.
We try to dance, but stumble on the floor. Forgot the steps we knew so well before.
The band is tired and the stage is bare. A heavy stillness hangs within the air. It's a broken rhythm falling out of tune under the gaze of a lonely silver moon.
Your hand is cold, you pull it from my own. We reap the harvest that we haven't sown.
I try to follow, but the tempo flies into the storm of your indifferent eyes.
We lost the beat
Somewhere along the way, in the confusion of this dying day. It's a broken rhythm falling out of tune under the gaze of a lonely silver moon. The beat is gone. It's a broken rhythm falling out of tune under the gaze of a lonely silver moon. The rhythm breaks, the silence stays in the cold and lonely haze. Velvet heavy as the night descends, the moment that the grand performance ends. I stand alone, the spotlight burning bright, preparing for the cold and coming night.
The audience has left the theater floor. I'm leaning on the frame of every door. The final act is closing to a halt. We're paying for the error of our fault.
One heavy pull, the ropes are stiff and old. The story that we told is growing cold. We take our bowed faces that are gone, facing the silence that will last till dawn. Last curtain falling on the stage, for glory, but we found the pain, now nothing but the shadows will remain.
I catch your gaze before the dark sets in, acknowledging the places where we've been. The heavy fabric hides us from the view, the final piece of all that we once knew.
It's done, it's finished, put the lights away. We have no more rehearsed lines left to say. The silence is the greatest song we sing within this empty, hollow, barren ring. One heavy pull, the ropes are stiff and old. The story that we told is growing cold. We take our bow to faces that are gone, facing the silence that will last till dawn. Last curtain falling on the stage, closing the cover on a finished page. We lived for glory, but we found the pain, now nothing but the shadows will take our leave, we step into the black, knowing there is no way for us to track.
The show is over, the lights are pulled down low. We have no other place that we can go.
Last curtain dropping to the ground. Silence is the only remaining sound. Last curtain falling on the stage, closing the cover on a finished page. We live for glory, but we found the pain, now nothing but the shadows will remain. Final bow, the curtain falls. The fire roared with promise in our youth. We burned the maps to find the hidden truth.
But sparks have settled into piles of gray, and all the gold has simply washed away. I held the torch, you held the fragile light. We chased the sun throughout the longest night.
Now embers fade upon the marble floor, and we are strangers knocking at the door.
Whatever brilliance once was ours to keep
is buried in the shadows, dark and deep.
The flames were high, the sacrifice was great.
We reached the end to meet a lonely fate. Golden ashes drifting in the hall, watching as the painted idols fall. We were the kings of nothing but the dust, betraying time and poisoning our trust.
The hearth is cold, the winter air is thin.
I feel the frost
that settles deep within.
The embers glow with one last flicker now, a final payment for a broken vow.
You look away, the sight is far too bright
to see the ruins
of our former light.
we tried to build, a kingdom out of sand, but held the shifting desert in our hand.
Whatever brilliance once was ours to keep
Is buried in the shadows, dark and deep.
the flames were high, the
Sacrifice was great.
we reached the end
To meet a lonely fate. Golden ashes drifting in the hall, watching as the painted idols fall. We were the kings of nothing but the dust, betraying time and poisoning our trust.
We try to hold the brilliance of the blaze,
But lost ourselves
inside the smoke and haze.
now. Nothing remains of what we sought,
Just lessons learned,
and battles dearly bought.
the dust is settling,
On the velvet sleeve,
there is no miracle.
we can believe
The fire's gone,
the light has finally died,
and there is nowhere
left for us to hide. Golden ashes drifting in the hall, watching as the painted idols fall. We were the kings of nothing but the dust, betraying time and poisoning our trust. Golden ashes, just dust now. The fire roared with promise in our youth. We burned the maps to find the hidden truth, but sparks have settled into piles of gray, and all the gold has simply washed away.
I held the torch, you held the fragile light.
We chased the sun throughout the longest night. Now embers fade upon the marble floor, and we are strangers knocking at the door. Whatever brilliance once was ours to keep is buried in the shadows dark and deep. The flames were high, the sacrifice was great. We reached the end to meet a lonely fate. Golden ashes drifting in the hall, watching as the painted idols fall. The canyon walls repeat the words I say. They carry off the light of yesterday, a hollow sound that bounces off the stone, reminding me that I am here alone.
I shout your name across the jagged peak, my spirit weary and my resolve is weak. The wind returns the whisper of your heart, but we are worlds and lifetimes set apart.
A frequency of sorrow in the breeze, bending the branches of the winter trees. We send our messages to empty space, leaving no shadow and no lasting trace. Distant echoes fading in the gale, telling a sad and never-ending tale. We are the voices that the mountains keep, while all the promises we made now sleep.
I recall the laughter in the hall, now just a phantom spirit on the wall. The vibration settles in the frozen ground, where only bitterness and dust are found.
You are a ripple in a stagnant lake, the only choice that I regret to make. The sound is thinning as the moments fly, like a lone bird against an autumn sky. A frequency of sorrow in the breeze, bending the branches of the winter trees. We send our messages to empty space, leaving no shadow and no lasting trace. Distant echoes fading in the gale, telling a sad and never-ending tale. We are the voices that the mountains keep, while all the promises we made now sleep.
Can you hear the ringing in your ears?
A summation of the passing of the years. We are just sound waves in the dark of night, vanishing before morning light. The air is still, the mountains do not care. We lost our souls within the empty prayer. Distant echoes softly slipping by, watching the final weary colors die. Distant echoes fading in the gale, telling a sad and never-ending tale. We are the voices that the mountains keep, while all the promises we made now sleep.
So distant, so far away,
Just The frost is creeping on the window pane, tracing the lines of all our hidden pain. The fire in the hearth has turned to ice. We're living out the coldness of our vice.
the snow is falling on the empty street, where once we walked with rhythm in our feet. Now winter grips the marrow of our bones, leaving us sitting on these frozen thrones.
Breath is a vapor in the stagnant air, a ghost of warmth that isn't really there. We hold the winter tight against the chest, putting our weary longing to the test. Winter hearts buried in the snow, with nowhere for the frozen love to go. The season changes, but we stay the same, lost in the bitter whisper of your name.
I reach for you but find a wall of stone. In this vast tundra we are both alone. The colors of the world have turned to gray, as daylight slowly steals itself away.
No spring will thaw the glacier in your soul. We've lost the pieces that would make us whole. The season of the silence has arrived, the only way we've managed to have thrived.
Breath is a vapor in the
Stagnant air, a ghost of warmth that isn't really there.
We hold the winter tight against the chest,
Putting our weary longing to temperature is low. We have nowhere to hide and nowhere to go. Winter hearts frozen in the dark, waiting for the end of every spark. Winter hearts buried in the snow, with nowhere for the frozen love to go. The season changes, but we stay the same, lost in the bitter whisper of your name. Deep freeze, letting go. Winter hearts rest in snow. The lights are dimmed, the patrons drift away. The final curtain marks the end of day.
I sit alone where we once held our place,
Searching for remnants of your tired face.
the mahogany wood,
Hold secrets of the past,
knowing that nothing built this way can last.
in this silent tavern, the memories bloom, filling the corners of this empty room.
The bartender wipes the counter clean,
Removing traces
of the life we've seen.
I trace the rim of a glass left behind,
Locked in the prison
of a restless mind.
the piano is quiet,
The stage is now still,
chilled by the breath
of a wintry chill. In this silent tavern, the memories bloom, filling the corners of this empty room. silent heaven. Ah, the memories bloom, filling the corners of this empty room. Closing time for you and me. Silent heaven, let it be. We step onto the floor with hollow grace, avoiding shadows in this lonely place.
A circular dance that leads to nowhere new. I'm losing sight of who I am with you.
The orchestra plays a dirge for the light, dragging us further into the night. It's a shadow waltz, a spin of regret. The melody lingers, we can't forget.
Your frame is heavy against my tired chest. We're looking for peace,
we're needing a rest. The tempo is dragging, the world starts to fade, paying the price for the choices we made. Round and around the darkness descends. This is the place where the story ends. It's a shadow waltz, a spin of regret. The melody lingers, we can't velvet heavy as the night descends, the moment that the grand performance ends. I stand alone, the spotlight burning bright, preparing for the cold and coming night.
The audience has left the theater floor. I'm leaning on the frame of every door. The final act is closing to a halt. We're paying for the error of our fault.
One heavy pull, the ropes are stiff and old. The story that we told is growing cold. We take our bow to faces that are gone, facing the silence that will last till dawn. Last curtain falling on the stage, closing the cover on a finished page. We live for glory, but we found the pain. Now nothing but the shadows will remain.
I catch your gaze before the dark sets in, acknowledging the places where we've been. The heavy fabric hides us from the view, the final piece of all that we once knew.
It's done, it's finished, put the lights away. We have no more rehearsed lines left to say. The silence is the greatest song we sing within this empty, hollow, barren ring. One heavy pull, the ropes are stiff and old. The story that we told is growing cold. We take our bow to faces that are gone, facing the silence that will last till dawn. Last curtain falling on the stage, closing the cover on a finished page. We live for glory, but we found the pain. Now nothing but the shadows will remain.
The theater is silent, cold and bare.
There's nothing but the ghosts of music there.
We take our leave, we step into the black,
Knowing there is no way for us to try.
the show is over, the lights are pulled down low.
We have no other place that we can go.
Last curtain dropping to the ground.
Silence is the only remaining sound. Last curtain falling on the stage, closing the cover on a finished page. We live for glory, but we found the pain. Now nothing but the shadows will remain. Final bow, the curtain falls. sweet and nectar on the tongue, when all the songs of summer were still sung. But underneath the surface of the pride, the bitter sting was waiting there to hide.
I tasted hope within the heavy wine,
thinking the sweetness
was forever mine.
But honey turns to iron in the throat when drowning on a sinking, lonely boat.
A saccharine trap we willingly prepare.
The consequences were the things we shared.
The jar is empty,
Shattered on the tile,
exposing all the rot
behind the smile. Bitter honey dripping from the vine, ruining the vintage of the fine design. We swallowed poison thinking it was gold, a story of a hunger long since told.
It coats the teeth, it lingers in the soul. We paid the price for having lost control.
The sweetness gone, the sour remains behind,
The jagged memory inside the mind.
I try to wash away the sticky stain, but only find the residue of pain. We feasted long until the very end, with no intention left to ever mend.
A saccharine trap we willingly prepare.
The consequences were the things we shared.
The jar is empty,
Shattered on the tile,
exposing all the rot
behind the smile. Bitter honey dripping from the vine, ruining the vintage of the fine design. We swallowed poison thinking it was gold, a story of a hunger long since told.
was a mask for our decay.
We wasted every hour of the day.
Now bitterness is all we have to taste.
A life of elegance,
A life of waste.
no sweetness left, just sharp and jagged edges.
We crossed the lines and broke our solemn pledges.
Bitter honey, the taste of our goodbye underneath the cold and uncaring sky. Bitter honey, dripping from the vine, ruining the vintage of the fine design. We swallowed poison thinking it was gold, the story of a hunger long since told. Bitter, bitter honey. onto the floor with hollow grace, avoiding shadows in this lonely place.
A circular dance that leads to nowhere new. I'm losing sight of who I am with you.
The orchestra plays a dirge for the light, dragging us further into the night. It's a shadow waltz, a spin of regret. The melody lingers, we can't forget.
Your frame is heavy against my tired chest.
We're looking for peace, we're needing a rest. The tempo is dragging, the world starts to fade, paying the price for the choices we made.
Round and around the darkness descends.
This is the place where the story ends. It's a shadow waltz, a spin of regret. The melody lingers, we can't forget. Let the floor give way. We have no words left for what we should say. Just shadows, just us. Music stops, the shadows remain, dancing alone in the soft falling rain. The canyon walls repeat the words I say. They carry off the light of yesterday, a hollow sound that bounces off the stone, reminding me that I am here alone.
I shout your name across the jagged peak, my spirit weary and my resolve is weak. The wind returns the whisper of your heart, but we are worlds in lifetimes set apart.
A frequency of sorrow in the breeze, bending the branches of the winter trees. We send our messages to empty space, leaving no shadow and no lasting trace. Distant echoes fading in the gale, telling a sad and never-ending tale. We are the voices that the mountains keep, while all the promises we made now sleep.
I recall the laughter in the hall, now just a phantom spirit on the wall. The vibration settles in the frozen ground, where only bitterness and dust are found.
You are a ripple in a stagnant lake, the only choice that I regret to make. The sound is thinning as the moments fly, like a lone bird against an autumn sky. A frequency of sorrow in the breeze, bending the branches of the winter trees. We send our messages to empty space, leaving no shadow and no lasting trace. Distant echoes fading in the gale, telling a sad and never-ending tale. We are the voices that the mountains keep, while all the promises we made now sleep.
Summation of the passing of the years.
We are just sound waves in the dark of night, vanishing before the morning light. The air is still, the mountains do not care. We lost our souls within the empty prayer. Distant echoes softly slipping by, watching the fire